Welcome back, Dip. How are you doing? We're actually going pretty good. It's been a long week. I was off the last couple of weeks. We got a lot done in this game, but this week I'm back to my normal work schedule, so back to only being able to be up on Friday. And, yeah, but we should be set material-wise to start seriously building the tower. So it's going to take a minute for it to load. This game always takes a bit to load. So starting tonight, we have what do we got? 3,000 stone. So I have lots if I need it. 17,000 granite and 10,000 adamant. Now that should be enough for tonight. We'll see how it goes. Because last week when we ended, we were able to get the tower cleaned up. I left the damage, a lot of the damage, but for the most part, it's should be stable up there. And what I want to do is I want to put in a temporary teleport point up here. Now this is all square. I do not have windows in a few. Like when this damage starts to the top, there's no windows. That was intentional. Now that we're all up here, we're all square, we're all level. We're going to take and add in all of the necessary pillars. And we're going to be doing adamant for the most part. And it's going to be a rock slide of the health department. Wait, why didn't that make? Why didn't that fit in there? Why won't it craft up here? It'll craft over here. Oh, this game and its weird mechanics. I would have put in some place, but not another. I don't know. Alright, so let's go the other way. Let's put a window on the wall. Right there. This one here is going to be a solid wall. And if all goes well, I should be able to reach it from the other side. We'll see how this is going to go. So, how are you doing today? No! Oh. My lord! Oh. My goodness. Thanks, guys. I don't know how I survived that. But, oh. What kind of wall was that? Granite? How did I survive that? I have no clue. That was pretty epic. Okay. That was a thing. So, back to my question. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We need to put this out here. Right. I should be able to reach that from over here. Thank you. And if we do this correctly, we should be able to do this from all into here. Wait. Right? That's the right spot? That's the right spot. Cool. That works for me. That also works for me. For some strange reason, now it's working. Okay. Uh-huh. Now, for this particular corner, we actually need granite if we want to maintain this view. This look. We need a little bit of granite for there. And over here. Like so. And then we go back to the adamant walls. And we put one in there. One over here. There and there. And then we go to the other side. Put it over here. So yes, we're actually doing pretty okay this week. All things considered. There are worse things in life. Gearing up for the holidays. Gearing up for that insanity. It is a reality, but you know. Now, what I want to do here. Is that the right spot? I don't know. Because we need to make sure we can see what we're doing here. Right? Give me free camera. So I can see what we got here. Right. Okay. So, if we take this one, we'll want it to be right in line with this one over here. Like that. Now we're gonna put that window. I want that window. See, the windows need to be in between the pillars so you can actually see out. So a window here might look okay. Not really. Really happy with That's more of an interesting question. Yeah, it's in the wide gaps. In the wide gap areas. So that one being there is not gonna work. The reason that's not gonna work is because we're about to put in a wall there. That's not gonna work. We're about to put in a thingy there. So, to make this make sense with the windows, we're gonna need to put in some stairs. And then put in the inverse stairs. So. Put in time for stairs, regular stairs. So, from the looks of it, I screwed up. Because you're in the wrong spot. You're in the wrong spot, and you're in the wrong spot, and you're in the wrong spot. Walls everywhere. So the best thing for us to do is just build walls. I'll be honest. That is the best thing for us to do. Is to just build walls. By doing that, we will be in a better position. And then we'll put a stout wall in the middle. Ooh. Windows we can add later. We'll add the windows later because that'll be a little easier. Once we know where the walls actually line up. Because in the prior design, the windows were based on where not fortress, the stairwells were. You're in the way. You're in the way. You're gonna be wrong. And again, we have this weird little thing where for some reason this wall is going the wrong direction. Why? Don't really know. But it is very normal in this game for things to not line up correctly. But that's what you get. I think that's the right spot. That's the right spot. Yeah, I think so. This one goes right then we need to clean this up. If I want to use to keep these pillars going, I need to keep the pillars going, so we need column bases. Columns here. Thank you. Thank you. You go that way. Right? And then over here, we need to put a few more over here. Because, you know, took those out. They were doing the wrong thing. Alright. Now we should be okay. Oops. Grab that. So we can go ahead and build the next layer of stairs. Not narrow stairs, standard stairs. And then we want the inverted stairs. And then from here we need to build up the next layer of columns. Because that's just how things work. Put that there, put that there, put that there. Which way do you go? You go that way. Put that there. Works for me. And then I need to put one here. Because it's supposed to be a column right here. Oh no. How far down is that column missed? Answer is... Oh, it's not supposed to be one there. Okay. It is supposed to be ones here. You know what? I like these columns. I think I'm going to stop building these exterior ones. And maybe just keep the interior lot. It'll reduce the amount of work I have to do in building the tower. And the interior ones I can do at a later time. Very comfortably. With minimal problems. I don't really need them for stability. In reality. All I need is the walls. That's all I actually need. So let's put the stairs back in. Stairs and then floor. Oops. Floor. And then we're going to put stairs. there. We just need to put the walls up. And we'll just work our way on up the mountain, up the tower. Right, okay. Adamant, put you there. And if memory serves, these walls this way just fine without having issues. To the corner. Now from the corner here we need to put in the rest of the pillars. Helps remember to put these in first before you put the wall in. Because, you know, otherwise it's a pain in the butt later. There we go. Right? Right? And then put that there. Put this one in here. And the one over here. And a few over here. Our goal with this tower is to see how far up we can build it. And since I like the look of this tower, we're going to keep it. Going to keep the design. The only difference is we don't have windows. Yep. I may have to replace stone bricks. Because of windows and stuff, but we'll be okay. Oops. Oh man. I swear. Getting this stuff to place sometimes a pain in the patootie. I'm pretty sure I screwed something up over there. No? No, it looks like I got that actually right. It's just a matter of making it work. See what I mean? There's two spaces over here. All defunct. There. Exterior wall, done. Build interior stairs. Ground floor. Build interior stairs. so. Grab 4. This is going to be so vertigo-inducing. But it'll be cool when it's done. Alright, so let's just start with our adamant pillars real quick. Oops. There. And I'll check something real quick. Because this is always the fun part. It's not necessarily catch up. There it goes. There it goes. Now I can actually see what y'all see. Looked over and realized I don't have my window up. I can't see what y'all see. That's not good because I can't tell if the feed cuts out or whatever if I don't do that. And sometimes it does that. There's a granite wall over here. So, I just put adamant in the corner. Put in adamant wall. So. And there's a bit of adamant there. Don't want to lose that. As of right now, we're not worried about putting in windows. Because you know, from this position, doesn't like that. Okay. Three. Always threes. And gotta work with it. Nope. Ah, there it goes. There we go. Works. Question is, how high can we go? Once we get as far up as we can go, I think it's better off to not go past this particular level with the skywall. It seems to be more efficient to just do it this way. In my opinion. So we need a single pillar there. wish they had building songs. You know, I just realized I'm missing something. Yes, go down to the bottom. And I need to do my research. There is a research thingy that, well, where did I put the bookshelves? Where did I put the bookshelf? Sorry, guys. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Because that allows us to try and save materials. It doesn't last very long, does it? Look at that. It lasts for what? A minute or two? A couple of minutes? A minute or two, maybe? I can't even go there to do the thing and then go back up to the top of the tower and have time to build. Ugh. That would be a pest to have to move around too. It really would be a pest. However, it does kick off fairly often. So maybe moving one of them might not be so bad. Alright, so let's do this. Let's actually move one. We'll pick up one of the bookcases. We'll move it to the top of the tower. 76 books, right? And then we'll build it at the top of the tower.
It's been a while.
Because if we can save 1 and 3 or 4 building materials, that means we'll be able to build this tower a lot longer. Yeah, a lot longer build. Oh, it reminds me. I need to check something real quick. Over in here, we have Dwarrowdelf. Did we ever finish that structure? I don't know if I did. I'll have to look. Because we did a second monument. I don't know if we ever finished it. Last week. If it needs materials, we'll see what we can do. To get them supplied, if we have them available. Right, so what's left on the monument? They need redstone. Oops. I don't have redstone. Sorry. Sorry. No redstone for you. No redstone for you. Let's build our bookcase. Where's the bookcase? Bookcase. Domes. Study. There you go. So, are all our pillars up? All of the pillars are up, so we can just start putting in walls. Starting with that corner over there. Oh goodness, now it's being wonky. That's being wonky. It does this when you're building. I don't know why. But you have the parts. But then it won't let you build. And then all of a sudden it'll just start letting you build again. See? Right now it won't let me build. Anywhere. And now I can build. For whatever reason up here I won't let me build. Fine. That's fine. See if that saves solves our problem. Really? I go down, I move a few things around, and all of a sudden it won't let me build. Let me build other things. Build a Duran's lamp. I come way the hell down here till I build. Now all of a sudden it won't let me build. It's like weird. Because it let me build before. See? Here, there. Okay, now. Alright, let's do this. Remember I mentioned the pillars? Well, let's... Uh-huh. So weird. Oh my goodness, it's being so weird. All of a sudden. Now it's having a hissy fit. I don't get it. Quick platform. Alright. Let me just build the stairwell up. See if we do that. Maybe that'll let me work. Okay. Alright. Granite. Platform. Build. Granite. Stairwell. Granite platform, build, granite, stairwell, build, and then I put the platform down, and then we go to adamant, we grab a wall, and Bob's your uncle. I can build the wall again. Okay. So weird. Ooh, don't fall. There we go. I believe that's that. Right. Yep. Grab the wall. Very good. Good. And then move this one into the corner, this one right there, 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 and this would normally go there in the corner, but we need to put something in that corner. So, looks like our best bet is to just double up on those corners. That's probably our best bet. I'll be honest. There we go. One more floor done. Oh, it's gonna be a while. Honestly, hold that thought. How about some music? I think I'll grab some music real quick. So I want to listen to a little bit of background music, and this game's background music is intermittent at best when you're doing building. So if we go over here and we grab my trusty Winamp music player and tell it just to play us some music. Turn me down a little bit. Let me turn the background down just a hair. There we go. Now we got some music going in the background. game going wonky. Good jams. That's all we got. Whatever works for us. Alright, here we go. Ooh, that's bad. So the let's save materials does work. However, it doesn't last long, and it has a really long cooldown. Which kind of stinks. But I guess, you know, it is what it is. If, you know, it saves us a couple hundred stone, any variety, that is definitely worth it. Because like here, it saved us what? 9 stones several times. And now it's out. But I can't use it again. For a little while. See, it's out there. And I can't use it again. Now, it might be that you can use the other one. But considering the hassle involved, that was weird. Jesus, what is wrong with my camera? I think we've hit the top of the world. Maybe? Did we hit the top? Oh. It just flagged on me. Game may have crashed. Okay. I think I crashed the game. Hold on. Let me switch this over real quick and restart the game. And I think I may have crashed. I don't know how much we're gonna lose here. Yeah. Moria. Yeah, Moria died. Alright. Restart Moria. We'll see how far back we have to go, because, well, it is a server-based game, so its auto-recording is
Our story is war.
there. We do have to work within the confines of the fact that it can fail. And it can crash. So, we will see. See how much we lost. And if it was a light crash or a serious crash. This is one of the few places you can actually potentially interact with the world box. Okay, so this is about the time that it started being really wonky. And the collision was being weird. Which is fine. We lost a few minutes of work, but nothing serious. Nope. That is definitely a world box issue. At least that's my thinking anyway. Thinking that's gotta be... Oops. It's gotta be the top of the world box. That's my guess. Well, that kind of stinks. That's as high as we can go. Let me check the free cam. Free cam go higher? No, even the free cam does it. So my guess is this is as far up as we can go. Well, that stinks. Oh, okay. Change plans. Change of plans here. We can't go any higher because the world box doesn't let us go any higher. We're going to build our next thing here. Oops. Right. And then granite. Get me floor. Granite back floor. Granite make stair. And then granite back floor. Oh, that's why that one's off. You're definitely off. Granite makes stair, but granite need to make stair go the right way. That granite stairs. Being a pest. See? There. Now that works for me. Grab the granite floor. Like so. Like that. And like that. Now, just patch it across. Like so. That. That. There. And from here we can easily get in and out. Over here. Easy get in and out. What do we want? Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So here. That works. Then we need a railing. Let's see, what kind of railings do we have? I don't know. What if the standard granite railing? Would anything better? Standard wood railing. No. Mercy saving? Nope. So what we'll do is we'll do the granite railing. Start in a corner. Because, you know, lining this stuff up is always a pain in the patootie. Looks like one in the end. Have to kill. No. The this bad boy That should be center of the tower, right? That should be center. Then we have a railing off. That's off. Let's fix that railing. It's because you have a floor tile that's off just a little. There we go. Now, I should have under lodge fancy carved beam. We want to actually have the fancy carved beam actually start in the corner. Like that. You don't want it to go off the border. We do want it to make the edge. And over here. So I was hoping the skybox was going to be higher up. But apparently, I was wrong about the height of the skybox. It's actually not as tall as I thought it was going to be. But it's okay. We'll do our lantern build up here. Turn the lights on. Oh, I think I'm going to move that. I have a better idea. We're still going to have a thing up here. But I'm going to put a monument up here. Because that one takes redstone. And redstone is bad because we don't have it. But what we can do is give ourselves a new monument. I like this one for the idea for the theme up here. Oh, we can't build it up here because we don't have the skybox. Can't build it in the skybox. Alright, well. I wonder how big it is. Because I'd be able to lower it down a little bit. And have it just butt against the top of the skybox. I also made a decide not to put one up here. Depending on how far down it has to go. We're gonna be the sun of the world. This would be pretty. Alright, so let's take a free cam out. And we know, if we go up any higher, the view is truncated. But definitely want to look around. Because being up here is not something everybody's gonna do. So if you wanted to build a monument up here, I don't need to. We would have to build it not sure. Right. So we can go to this level. Okay, go there. Oh. We can get this. This would be good. Watch this. Give me a second. Let's put the floor back in. Right? But yes, I can make this work. Can't build another monument of this. Okay? Yeah. We'll do this one. Okay, let's come on, baby. No. Uh-huh. Let me grab that. It's a little more tricky because you've got to get the camera in the right place to do it. If I can get this to work up here, that flippin' epic. It's not quite in the right spot. See, we need to come this way, like 1 or 2 blocks. Right around there. But to get that, I need it to work. Beautiful. Granite, wood, and scraps. Go for it. Yes. Confirm. And then we need to build. We'll leave the this one here for now. Grab all the stuff here on the way down. Sure, there's stuff everywhere. Now, on the way down, we need to build out the stairwells. Stairs. We have all these stairwells that won't have inverted stairs on them. And they're supposed to. Fill this in. Like so. Oof. There. 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 There and there. Now this side, oops, is almost done. Get the inverted stairwells in. This side is done. So we'll leave that one there for now. I'll get the builders up here to put in everything. Here and put these in. Question is, will the builders get their butts up here to build that? That's the real question. Because I might have to do a temporary establishment up here, even though we're right on top of the building. Oops, I don't want to do this. Stairs. Alright, now we need to get to the bottom. Go ahead, need something. I think that's all the materials we need. Oh yeah, I don't need you anymore. Really don't. Now I can build the pillars all the way out. That's something we can do. But I need to get. So we're at here. We have 3 spaces available. I need my builders. Move here. And another builder. Okay, here. And they should. They're relaxing. Details. What is it carrying? What? It's kind of weird, but okay. Must be another shift or something.
Cheers.
Alright. Now the other one, like I said, it requires the redstone. Now we can get the rest of the materials it needs. That's not a problem. It really isn't. However, first if I can get here to eat. So I'm not going to be able to. It's fine. The scavenger's just relaxing as if he's a barkeep. I love it. So we do need, I think they said we need like a bunch of wood. So let me grab some wood. If nothing else. And we'll go over and check the other one and kind of get the materials down there for it. Because if we can get the materials down there, be okay. For that one. But the red stone is the problem. That's going to require a lot of standing with the Red Mountains. And I haven't started building standing with any of the, well, with, I mean, I have just a little bit. Got a little white stone. But I don't have any redstone. So, we're going to have to build up some standing with them. And, in order to be able to do that. Okay. So this thing needs 100 wood, 1,000 granite, 1,500, 150 copper. So Because I need 100 wood. Right? 100 wood. 1,000 granite. 150 copper. Now, 150 copper might be a problem. I'll be over here in Druid's Forge. Whether I can make the 150 copper or not, I don't know. But we can try. How much copper do we have, boys? Copper. 500. 500 divided by 3 is... I need 100 copper. So yes. We actually have enough copper. That's just going to be one of those things we're going to have to sit there and chain by copper. So that we can do this. Now let's go move the granite around. I don't think I have the 1,000 granite here. I don't think I do anyway. I have the adamant. No, I only have 500 granite. So we'll get it from upstairs. I have 17,000 up there. We're okay. So, go to the bazaar. And then we can move the granite and we'll see what we can do with the redstone. If I don't think there's enough beds upstairs for everybody. Maybe? Maybe not. They're using that as a bed. I don't know if we have enough beds. Let's drop that down there. Let's go put that away. Build. Treasures. The lore bookcase. Lore bookcase. No, not far enough. Build, lore bookcase. There we go. Add tomes. Works for me. Now, that note, we can dump all the other stuff we don't need in another bin. Because we don't need the resin. The books can go away. The adamant I don't really need. But I do need the granite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have 63. So 10 plus 63 is over 1,000. And then we're just short the copper. Wait, hold on. I might have some here. 130. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15. I might actually have enough copper. That's crazy. I don't have copper for anything else. Literally nothing else. But I made a bunch of copper, apparently, for crafting up here. And apparently, it might be enough. I have to replace the copper, but I already have that cooking, so... if that gives us the 1,000 that we need, 1,000 granite that we need, and the 150 copper we need, then all we need is the redstone. And the top of the world lighthouse is done. It just needs to get built. I don't know what that's gonna take. Well, that one's gonna want like diamonds or something stupid like that. Okay, so this place here, they want... So I have 140 copper here. And I have 1,000 granite. I have enough wood scraps. I just need the redstone. So the copper for Endurance Forge. Endurance Forge will be done. I'll queue up another batch of copper while I'm down here. And then we'll go see what we can do about redstone. Okay. Technically I have 3 builders, but I don't have the diamonds. So, yeah, it's a challenge. If I had the diamonds, I could make some more builder hammers. So right now I don't want to hire any more workers, because I can't even properly outfit the guys I do have. Which is the problem. Can't outfit the guys you got. What's the point? Alright, now we need... yeah, go take a nap. But before we do that, I'm going to cook some food. Should have something I can cook down here. Alright, do that, take a nap, get some meat. Roll over the copper again. Go put our 10 coppers away, and then go figure out what we need for redstone. Just definitely want to make the replacement, 100 copper. I'd say 100 of it at the moment. But definitely want to replace a bunch of it. But I can't guarantee I'm not going to need it later. And since it takes time to craft this stuff, it's just a good idea to be prepared in advance. As best as we can. Because I might have to go get like tin or something. Which would be really annoying. But it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Alright, let's go over to Dwarrowdelf. And at Dwarrowdelf, we'll drop off the copper and then we'll go check out the rest of it. Because... okay, so we're here. Give me... so now we have the 150 copper. Right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Right. 12, 6, 12, 15. Right. So I got plenty of copper. I got wood, I got copper, I got redstone. In order to redstone, we need to go outside. To Holland. I like the name of it, Holland. Okay, Red Mountain Trader. That's the guy I'm looking for. Red Mountain Trader, he wants lumbus. Oh, 30 lumbus! Adamant. 100 adamant for 20. Diamond jewelry. But he gets 100 for the diamond jewelry, so
What are you willing to part, friend?
redstone. Here we go. So I need 50 credit to get probably 100 stone. So I need 150 credit. Now, that means I'd need 10 stacks of adamant. I only paid for 500, 600 more. Diamond jewelry. Only place I could do diamond jewelry would be in the forge. What do we have for materials? They say they wanted adamant. I got 1500 adamant, so I can do that. So let me go grab some adamant real quick. So he wants 500 more, but if I can, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab that. Grab 10. 10 would be more than enough. But he won't necessarily take that, so craft. List. Workbench. Diamond jewelry. 5 diamonds. And silver. I don't have enough diamonds. Lumbus? He said he'd take some lumbus? I don't have lumbus. We haven't been farming it, so I should be farming it. I should have some elven trees up on the tower. I just don't. I really should. Should have all this stuff up there to grow lumbus. It's not hard to grow. And with the scavengers, they can do it. It's just a matter of just having them do it. Alright. Adamant. I have that. Alright, so we're maxed out there. I need another 30. Okay. How are we gonna pull that off? I need lumbus. That's how we're gonna pull that off. So we need to go to Western Halls, Elven Quarter. Grab what we have here and pray we've got enough to make 20 lumbus. And then pray he's still gonna be here. when it's done. Alright, the bins here don't have it, but we can go talk to the tree over here. That gives me 4 Alvin's breath. Go to Mines of Moria. I might still have some here. I might have some in the food bin here. I also might have the trees here. No guarantees on that. I haven't been making one of this. So, nope, just mushrooms. And outside, trees. No, that's Entwood. So that's not what we're looking for. Which takes us down to Doran's Forge. Only place I might have enough pieces to put it together. Don't have time. Okay, so Lumbus. I only have 4. Now the Ollie, I can probably pull that off. I probably have that upstairs. And then the outs. So it's Lumbus is Alubloom, Gazul Oats, and the Eldritch Pressings. If we go upstairs, that gives me 8. That's the only tree I had down here. Even if I have everything to make. No, that's Entwood. Not what I needed. So, yeah. See if the Skybar has what I need. That's gonna be a fun one. It's got it. Nope. I only have 4 of those. And I have none of those growing up here. Even if I was to make the lawn bus, it's not gonna be enough. Oh no, I have plenty. Just not here. Oh, I have it here. Okay, so I have plenty of those. Am I growing it up here? Actually, let me build a bacon. Crafting, cooking ovens. Bombas. Okay, that's all the lupus I can make. Hopefully it's enough. Because it looks like they might actually be growing it down here. I know they're growing the pink flowers. No, it doesn't look like I'm growing the elven plants. Which is a shame. Do that, let them grow some mentwood. And then I'll chase down some more elven plants later on, so we can actually get them to grow some elven plants up here.
Khazad-dûm is returning.
Yum. That hit the spot.
Eat. Hey, looks like I got rid of my fatigue. Completely. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Normally I just get rid of like one layer of it and you have to go sleep. But I got rid of all of my fatigue. That's pretty impressive. What do we need for those? In order to put the keggers in, we need bronze. Okay. Well, once we're done reestablishing our copper, I'll make some bronze, assuming I actually have the tin.
The mountain smiles on us today.
So we have 14. I'm cooking 19. Which should be enough. Assuming he's still here. That's the trick.
It's been a while.
The trick is we need to wait for them to finish cooking. Once it's done cooking, we'll be good to go. This is stacking up nicely. Come on, 20 seconds. Just gotta wait for it to finish, and then we can go see if we can get our redstone. If we can get our redstone, then we can go put our builder's sheet. We can have our builders work on that one. When they're done up here. Assuming they're actually working on the one up here. If not, I'll have to build them temporary accommodations. Which would be super sad. Now, I do actually have everything we need to put up there, but it's just the fact that if I can't reach it, I'll have to use temporary accommodations. That would suck. Alright, Olin. Hold out for me, dude. Alright, so He leaves very shortly. Oh, it's just enough to give me 300 stone. Sweet. That's all I needed for this monument. Because this monument needs the redstone. Now I do want to get the all the blueprints from those guys, but at the moment I just want to be able to get that the stone I need, because that's the important part. So now we have everything we need, and we can rally the builders. There are no builders here, but I can send them here as soon as they're done at the top of the world. I haven't renamed this particular location yet, but well, they can reach it. So at the moment, they can reach that tower, and that's awesome. All right, down to the bottom. And we'll go unload. Into the supplies. Now, I don't know what we're gonna do with bins here. Because it's kind of important that we actually can visualize what we have. Alright. Deposit and deposit. And we're sitting okay. Don't care about the lumbus. There's coinage. There's cement wood. That wood can go there. The coins can go there. And the food is fine. I put those books in here. I did. Now what's back here? What's in these bins? A lot more granite. Okay. So in this particular use case, we have the brewery is almost done. I have 8 bins down here, 9, 10, 8, 12, 13. I have 13 bins. Oh, I have more than enough. Why is it on top of that? I don't have a brewmaster. Maybe I do. I might have a brewmaster. I don't know for sure. However, we do have Albreth's blessing, so we can't do move war. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, I would say what do you want to put in the big one? Let's put the evening ale in the big one. 20 minutes, good God. And then we'll put the piltzer here. Okay. And I'll put the haplet lager here. And the Mavor is going to go over there. Iron staff can go here. Orcish medicine. Dawnbreak. Smoked mead. Mulled cider. Mulled cider. Brewed crock tea. Dark Eye Stout. And Fagonhorn Drop. So that is everything except for the one that I can't make because I don't have the Elven thing because I had to put it all into other materials. Alright. And then in a couple of game days, I'll be able to get that from the other guys. And what I'll do is I'll put I'm short a bed, aren't I? Am I short a bed? Or is just people not assigned beds? Someone's in my bed. Already claimed. Assign. One of the builders. Assign a builder. So it's just the two builders that aren't in assigned beds. It's fine. I don't need to sleep. I got beer. Or food in this case. Alright. So they're working on that. That one's ready to go. Let's go. Hold on. Let me check something. We have 6 here. We have 3 here. I can't do builders because I don't have tools. There's no point in hiring anybody. But okay, the Red Mountain, I can't do anything with him. Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain has the white stone.
Perhaps we can trade. What are you looking for, friend?
So he's got the coastal marble. I got 100 of that. Alright, buy it. true quartz and shells and iron. Used to accent stonework. The beauty of the sea island. I'd rather have the recipes. See, the closer one, this is what you want. I need this one here. And I need the Red Mountains. I need this one here. So it's 750. In order to do that.
Perhaps we can trade.
She needs red barrel, decorative ironwork, and steel arrowheads. Red barrel isn't hard to come by, nor is the ironworks, but it is a thing. Iron horse ironwork. Possible. Gold, too expensive for the gain. And jade, too expensive for the gain. The gain is so little. So little. So little. Innkeeper's garb. And Brewmaster's cask recipe. Oh, I want that. 200. Can I do horse ironwork? Wait, when is he leaving? Leaves in 4 days. He leaves in 4 days. Is everybody here for 4 days? 6 days. When's the Red Mountain Trader roll out? Goes out in an hour, so I can't do anything with him. But Dylan's got 4 days on him. So if we go back to the forge, I can look to see what I can do with ironworks. Maybe I can do those iron horse heads. If I can, I can get his recipes. Here. What? No. Oh wait, maybe it's forging. There's iron horsework. Takes 15 iron to make 1 horse ironwork. That sucks. Iron, I have lots. It's not that I don't have it, it's that it just takes forever. I have to craft it. Alright, we can live with this. Q. The iron is going to take a bit to do. The copper, let's put that away. We can go farm some more materials, I guess. Definitely that now. Let me do some basics here. What's that? Ores and gems? What's new? Oh, redstone. Not good there. So we want one of those. And then what we need is we need some iron barrel, which means not the metal mine, fast power, glare. Where do I need to go for that? I don't think I need lower depths. No. It's going to be at least here. But I don't know where I haven't been. Maybe around Nog's Forge? Alright, let's go around Nog's Forge. Let's look there. See if I can find some iron. It'll probably be an adamant. But we can live with that. It's not like we don't need it. It's useful. It's a material we do need, so. Sure. Oops, the war got me. Thanks, guys. You know what I need here. Now, this area does not have any harvest points in it, except what's down the hole. We're not going down the hole at the moment. Now, diamond-wise, if I'm looking for diamonds, down those holes would be a place to look. Because we can get diamonds from down there. I forget what those are actually used for. Those red mushrooms? I forget. What we're looking for, though, is we're looking for iron in adamant. Iron in adamant drops red barrel. That's what we're going to need in order to satisfy our needs. I don't need the adamant itself. But, I mean, I might at some point, but I don't need that today. Today we just need the iron so we can make horse heads and we can turn in the rat barrel. Because we don't need the rest of it right now. But it's good to have. It's always good to have as much of everything as possible. Now, unfortunately, because we're playing in the campaign mode, we don't have basically infinite resources. In the sandbox mode, there's a lot more places to mine, there's a lot more places to farm materials, and we have way more. So, and I'm not looking to currently make, do a sandbox with either a new character or this character, because I want to get through that new content. Now, granted, I have been tied up in crafting buildings, but one of the things I'm actually working on is the Dwarven settlement thing. I have not allowed the Wanderer into our towns yet, because I know he's gonna kick off the next story element. And that's fine and all, but right now I'm just not in a position that I want to do that. I'm wanting to work on the bar and tavern in the top of the world. But I also want to work on these trade routes. Because they got some cool stuff. And I really want it. So, I gotta get some materials for them. Got some materials for me. We also have to finish the settlement storyline. But to do that, I need to finish building the monuments. And we're not there yet. I probably don't need the weed. I'll be honest. We're growing it, so I don't think we need it. Right. Stop climbing. We need the iron. We need the iron in the red barrel. We'll be okay there. It's just a matter of getting everything we need. Now, we will go back to do the crafting thing. The building the tavern in a little bit. But I want to try and get some of this other stuff advanced. Mainly because I think we need the white stone for the one that I selected for the top of the tower. So, if that's the case, I'd like to have 300 white stone for it. I only have 100 at the moment. I'd rather not be a surprise, you know, that I don't have it and I'm scrambling to try and get that out of the Blue Mountains. When I can easily have 300 white stone prepped in advance. So, definitely want to do that. And once we get that done, then we'll go back to building the buildings. But I don't know what I want the rest of it to look like yet, which is kind of why I'm dragging my feet on the rest of the tavern, because I haven't decided what I want it to look like yet. So that's a problem for me, because I don't know what I want it to look like. But it is what it is, and we'll figure it out. The area around the main fire pit is, around the town stone, is definitely going to be a community stone, communal area. I put like tables and chairs or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. Because I would decide what that's going to be like. We're going to make that the shrine area. And just add more of the statues around it. In a very tasteful way. Because there's already statues in that area, in the actual building area. Now most of them aren't well lit or lit at all. And the building itself isn't complete. It still has holes all over the place that I need to patch. So I could go finish that once we're done here. Alright, so this looks like we might get enough red barrel for 2 buys. So that would be good. Alright. So this little bit of iron out of the way. Not quite enough for 2. Wait, there's still a bit of iron in there. There it is. Not a fan of the little mark stuff. Alright. So, I think this is a little bit of red barrel. It's enough for 1 turn in. But we need to go sleep. And we need to do some iron. Maybe the horse head work. And start the start the forges for other things that we need. While we're waiting for it. It's okay. You're not doing anything. Good. I have forges. I mean, I could build more forges if I needed to. To be honest. If we're dealing with like iron and copper and stuff, I could build standard forges down here. Rather than the big expensive ones. And that would be acceptable. So let's start a food bin. Start the food. Rotate out the forges here. Or, I'm sorry, the refineries. Or the smelters. We need lots and lots of iron. Because we're going to need at least 60. That's the minimum we're going to need. So, definitely going to take a little bit of work, but we drop a few more furnaces. I don't need the big expensive materials. I just need iron, copper, bronze, you know, that kind of stuff. Steel. That's the kind of stuff we need right now. So I don't need the big furnaces. But I do need a bunch of materials. Because of that, doing this way actually makes it make a lot more sense. Because those are cheap to make. And it gives me lots to work with. Well, let me go take a nap. And I'll go eat. That. And we'll go pick up all of our iron. So that should be enough iron. I do need some bronze. Can I make bronze? Nah, I'm short 10. Now I should be able to make those 4 horse hats. Oh, I need a blacksmith. Ugh. I can't make them. Well, that's a pain. Do I even have a blacksmith? It's a very good question. So you are details, building, metalworking, details, masonry, details, cooking. That's it for that location. All 3 of those ninnies. So we need to get a blacksmith and have them start banging out stuff. That just sucks. Do I have a blacksmith? That's the real question. Cooking, masonry. First of all, you might become a blacksmith, my friend. Building, cooking, metalworking. Artistry, brewing. Smithing. Mining. Manage. Equipment. He's got a pickaxe. He needs a smithing hammer. So, we do have a blacksmith. I need a blacksmith's bin. So in here, there should be artisan's jewel chest. Runed locked chest for gems, wares, gold. Keeps artisan's finest safe from theft or fire. Artisans, we only use ingredients placed in this container. Well, that's fine. I'm okay with them having a nice pretty container. But what about blacksmiths? Iron band bin with raw ore and fuel. Feeds the furnace, metalworker's hands. That's metalworkers, don't care. Brewer's grain sack. To the brewer's grain sack, and he will make brews. I don't know. I need a blacksmith hammer. Maybe it's over here. Let's see now. Builder's blacksmith's mallet. Here we go. Now I can build the blacksmith's thingy. Requires 25 steel. Okay. Well, let's give our blacksmith his blacksmith's hammer. Give him his blacksmith's hammer. And we will go see if I have 25 steel. If not, we'll make 25 steel. Well, I want to check the top of the tower real quick. Let's see how far we are. Torrens Forge. Steel. What do we have? Silver. Mirrors. I got some steel. That allows me to make the bin up here. So now I show them the blacksmith's bin. Well, that's bigger than I was expecting. So the blacksmith, actually, let's remove this bin. Oh, I'll put that bin over here. They only need one bin. Yeah, I know. Now the decorative ironwork takes copper. I don't necessarily have the copper for that. I did give him a bunch of iron. So he'll be able to make those at least. And under here, steel arrowheads takes Khazad steel. And the Khazad steel we need for a lot of other stuff, so. Alright, where'd he go to? I guess he went down to get like breakfast or something. Alright, let me get rid of the stuff I don't need on me. I really don't need some of this stuff on me. Alright, deposit that stuff. Deposit that stuff. Deposit that stuff. Wait a minute. It's endwood. Never mind. I don't need endwood. I'll put the diamond over here where it belongs. Spin. Got some iron. Nothing serious. Just need some stone. Whatever. The trick here is making sure we get everything we need. So, as I got bins everywhere of things that I really don't need on me. And like no one really uses. You know what? Steel, I don't know what it is. Steel. That's a lot of it for a minute. So the builders should be at the top of the thing? They are. I want to see how long it's going to take them to finish building this. We're looking at approximately 4 days. Approximately a day. So, it's going to take them a couple of days. Dirt torch. We need some steel. I need iron and steel being crafted. Now, the steel is needed more than the iron, I think. Because there's a bunch of stuff that needs steel. Steel, I can make that. Let's make ourselves a pile of steel real quick. Now the Khazad steel, we can't have that because that takes gold and we don't have a lot of gold. We just don't have a lot. And we need Khazad steel for so much other things that are far more important. You know what? There we go. Some more steel. Give me some more steel. That gives me 5. So that's 50 steel. There we go. 60. Oops, that's iron. That's fine. I need that iron anyway. What I'll do is we'll go take a nap. Make some food, go take a nap. And then, we'll pick up our steel and start some iron. Hopefully, at that point, the guy upstairs will have made some stuff. So we can go turn it in. Go ahead and make the Khazad. Because I know we need that. I'm not going to tidy this one up with Khazad. Not going to waste its time making just a handful of Khazad ingots. I'd rather it make, straight iron or steel. Far more useful. Far more useful for them to be cooking iron right now. We do need bronze, and we probably need some copper, but I don't want to suck off all my copper for the moment. Turn this stuff over. We'll check our chest. Wait, we check the gem chest down here. Gem chests are empty. Gem chests are empty. Okay. Yeah. With the gem chests being empty, that's not helpful. But I can give the guy upstairs a bunch of steel, so, or a bunch of iron. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna put it in his bin, per se. But I am gonna put a bin up here for materials that I'm going to set aside for them, assuming I don't accidentally use them myself. So like steel can be set aside. So that's good. Now we can go down to the bin down here. And then we'll go see if we can chase ourselves down some, apparently he's not done making anything yet. Where is that blacksmith anyway? Oh, they're chugging away my beers. Oops. Dude's gonna sit there and drink all my beer. Guy's gonna sit here and drink all my beers. Now, this is a problem. They can't reach this one. So let me put a short. Nope. Standard. Yeah. There you go. Now I can do it.
Oh, I'm too worn out.
If they're gonna sit there and chug beers. Huh. Right. Builders. Got 2 builders. I've got 1 blacksmith. Hopefully he actually makes stuff. I'm gonna put another deposit chest up here in hopes that he actually uses it. I don't like where this chest is placed. So let's put it somewhere else for the moment. Thank you. Take that, pick up. Oops. And then we'll put the down there, and we'll put the come on, dwarven's chest right next to it. And then we'll put a regular elven chest on the side. For, the things that we want. To maybe give them, I haven't said yet. Oh, question. How far did they get today? That's a great question. They had about a day left. Yeah, they made progress. Not a lot, though. Oh, wait, downstairs. We want to go over to the storage area. Let's see if we have any gems. So red barrel. Here we go. Red barrel is good. We have no real use for it anyway. They weren't paying enough for jade. 7 for jade is nothing. At least the red barrel they're paying a decent wage for. Alright. So the blacksmith's gonna be hammering out a few things. Let's go ahead and take a nap. I'll deal with the vendors in the morning. Deal with the vendors in the morning. I wonder if there's food. I don't know if there's any food left. It's fine. I'll eat a honey cake. And I have more iron on me. I don't need the iron on me. Screw that. Should have left that in the bin. Should have put that back in the bin. As the blacksmith starts wailing away. I think he's got enough for now. So I'll put it over here. You should have enough to do like 3 or 4. Oh, it's like 15 per, I think it was. So we should have enough to do, 4 hats. Need more than that, but it's okay.
Perhaps we can trade.
Some barrel. Like I said, it's not a lot, but
What are you looking for?
better than nothing. To start towards what we need. I said the gemstones aren't worth too much to these people. The decorative ironwork is 1 with 50. So arrowheads are worth 50. Those are expensive though. That's Khazad steel. Why the steel arrowheads are made out of Khazad steel, I don't know. And they're only worth 50.
Care to part with Moria's best?
Yeah, and he's got crap.
What I have.
But he only has 500 worth. The rest of that won't care.
To part with Moria's best?
Devin won't care for the rest of that. Don't need it. The rest of it doesn't matter. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go back to the tower. and try and figure out the next stage. Oh wait, elves. I need to go back to the elven area real quick, because then you get the plants. Because I gotta get a couple of those planted up here. I can't get them planted until I've picked up some. 3 blessings. Oh, that's enough to plant one. That's enough to plant one, so... Tower. I'll put this in the garden. Somewhere. Actually, we just throw it over here for the time being. Next to the Entwood. Because while they don't, I need to see it. I don't know if they pick it or not. If they pick it, there should be some Entwood hanging out. Not seeing Entwood. Of course, I also don't see Elvenwood either, so there is that. They'll care for the trees, but it doesn't know if they actually harvest them. I think, and that's a small issue. Do I need the Entwood? No, I really don't. I mean, I might need it for to make a couple items, like the Entwood shield if I don't have one and stuff like that. But for the most part, what's this guy's issue? He's just standing around. He's stuck. So for this one here, they need copper. I don't have any copper up here. I don't think I have any copper up here. I do, it'd be down here in storage. I don't think I do. I have Khazad. I have some Shinor. A little bit of irons and silver. But no copper. The trick is designing. I want to do it the rest is design-wise. Because I have so much left untouched that we haven't even decided how we're going to build yet. And like this room here. This one doesn't even have a roof yet. It'd be nice if I had a roof over our head. So I think we'll do that. Let's give ourselves a roof. Oops, I cleared a wall. Oh, what was that? Out of it. Okay. Let's add it all back. Actually, you know what? I want an archway instead. That way, so we can sit there and just look out. Instead. There we go. Now, I'm thinking I want this to be a sloped roof. So, I think with the granite roof instead of the adamant one. Okay, take it back. There isn't a granite one. I have the slate roof. We also have the regular stone roof. What's the adamant one? Oh, that's 3 high. There we go. Now, over here. The fact that this thing can be off by literally a micro. And it's just not a big deal. Kind of annoys me. There we go. And this side. Instead of that, build up there. Then we're gonna grab floor / roof tile. And we're gonna install that. And that just leaves us this area over here. Oh my goodness. I think it's you. There. Nice. Then go over here and grab that. Now, what I should do here is put in granite tiles here. so that I can't fall in to those little spaces. Yeah. That takes care of that little space. And then we should put this little one over here. But not that one, no. This granite tile over here. And this one is built with the slate roof. Slate corner. Like so. Slate corner. So then double slate roof. Why is that not behaving? Oh, that's the worst part. It thinks it's behaving. Well, is it the courthouse? That is often the problem. Doesn't look like it. I think it's maybe. Really? Sometimes this game is real weird with what it thinks is okay and not okay. What was that? One large roof being crooked. There we go. Alright. Now we actually have a real roof over our heads. That's a start. Get rid of rope ladder. Gosh, for that one too, but you know, one somewhere. Alrighty. So far, so good. Well, that's just weird. Get herself some food. Land on someone's head. That was funny. Okay, I don't need these extra elements. Don't need that. But what I do need is to figure this out. Figure out the next part of this out. So our blacksmith upstairs is being a blacksmith. And so it's end of the day. Everyone's going down for a beer. Let's take a look at our monument here. Ooh, it's about half done. Cool. Once that one's done, I can send them over to the other one. We definitely need more materials, gemstones and such. But what I really need is diamonds. Diamonds is a big one here. Do need diamonds. It's definitely the big one that we need. Don't need the adamant. I don't really need the granite. And I definitely don't need the lumbus, and that's just too much. Going to bed? Really? Going to bed? There's some metal bits here. Somewhere. Upstairs, maybe? I don't like the idea of the food being down there. I know, it feels like I'm just doing a sorting simulator today. Yes, I'm working on my inventory simulator. That's what it feels like some days. Seeds. Don't really need to worry about that for the moment. Well, it should be over here. And artisans. Some crafting materials that don't belong there, but it's fine. That's just gold. I have lots of gold. We need diamonds. So we're going to need rope. We're going to need wood. We're going to need metal bits, rope, I have wood, I have rope, and metal bits. Then all I need is that and that. Okay, now we do have mine shafts going down. That's a mithril. That's a dark mine shaft. This is what I want. This is the one we need. I believe.
Beast of the depths!
Yeah, no. He can just walk on by. I have no interest in dealing with that thing. I'll be honest. I really have no interest in dealing with it. So he can just keep on going. If he'll leave me alone, I'll leave him alone. I'm hoping we get diamonds ass. Yay, diamonds! I got lucky. Because we need more building hammers. Sure. Yeah, I really don't care about that. The creature of the deep. I just want diamonds. I've got 8, and I need a bunch more. I want to have 4 building hammers, and I want to have what do I other than building hammers? What do I think? I need building hammers, and I need diamonds for other things too. I forget. There's something else I need diamonds for, other than building hammers. But the building hammer is the important one. And that takes like 5 diamonds each. Now, if I had enough diamonds just to blow away, artisans can make diamond necklaces out of them. But, so that's a function that is an okay thing. Alright, let's take us back to Durin's Forge. Because we got enough to make our building hammers. Make 2 building hammers. Now, I only can use one of them, but I can give it to the chick that can do various things. And that's a good thing. Builder's mallet. Two more builder's mallets. I can give it to the chick that can do various tasks. And I can go look to see if I can get another one. Let me go get some money. Alright, let me go see if we can find what we have down in Gimli. Because Gimli has all the new villagers. And if they have builders, then I'll send them down to Dwarvenfell. Okay, you are details, smithing and building. That is a fantastic combo. You're coming. Go Dwarrowdelf. And what are you? Details. Mining. Don't need you. Oh. Let's jump to Dwarrowdelf real quick. It's lost its left arrow again. It's falling out of alignment. This game's bugs are weird. It's got some super strange bugs. Kind of drive me nuts sometimes. Just like the little things, like that one arrow on the left-hand side, sometimes is in the right spot, sometimes it's a cloth. It's not always the same. Okay. Okay. Whip.
Got it.
Get a hammer.
What news?
Assign to the guard. Assign to the builder. And now the builder will slowly, on his own, it'll take him 4 days by himself to work on that. That's not bad. Even without help. It's pretty solid. Hopefully there's some food. Hoping for food. Clear. Now, what I can do is I can eat something. Go take a nap. Get rid of this exhaustion. And hopefully the dude down here is cooked food. No, not yet. No, he will soon. He will soon. Oh, wait. I didn't see any of the elven tree weeds. Yeah, it's got one. Let me double check and see if there's any in the bin. Oh, one of the bins anyway. There's 2 bins out here. Neither elven tree is there. Which, honestly, is not a surprise. Why do we have somebody starving? Wait, are they stuck in a wall? They are. Oh, bugger, who is that? I don't know. Bring Nellie back. Edric, let's put you down there. And then bring Edric back.
Got it.
Oh, that gives them the ability to go eat food. Unstuck whoever was stuck. I like how they do actually mark which ones are famished. So you can, what is up with the cook, man? Let's do the salad. Let's cook a salad for everybody. Oh, it's 2. It's unusual for this stuff to go to inventory, but you know what? I kind of like what it does. Because when it goes to the inventory, I can eat quality food on the go. And that's important. Actually, what's that? Oh, whoops. That's bad. I don't know what was there. I wanted to talk to this chick. Hold on. Let me grab it. Because that's what was in here. Yay, food. Everybody go eat a salad. I got them for the cook did. I got them for the cook did. end of day. So let's check to see if the blacksmith actually produced anything. Because I didn't see anything in the other bin. He did grab more materials. There we go. Oh my god. They can make anything in the blacksmith tree. That's a waste. Oh my god, that's a waste. So he literally wasted materials on things that I can do nothing with. You can't break them down. Can't toss them in a furnace and melt them or anything like that. These are an absolute waste. Oh my god. Well, that's a terrible lesson to learn. Anyway, thank you for dropping in. Tomorrow we'll continue this, and I'll probably do some more building. We actually have builders. We can do the building thing, we can do the builders thing, and we can go on from there. But we'll see what it looks like. Thank you for dropping in, and I will see you later.